going on, YouTube? Tom here, and yes, it's been a little bit since I've made a video. Well, really only a few days, but welcome to the world of finals week. It's a little bit difficult to make a video during finals week. Anyway, another little opinion I wanted to talk about. So as some of you may know, Ford is in the process of reintroducing the Shelby GT500. It's kind of a bit of a compliment to the GT350 that's already out. Of course, or may even replace it. It's unclear at the moment. Someone will probably let me know. Just let me know. Anyway, why you should be excited for this. One, the GT350, the reality is with the horsepower, just can't compete anymore with any of these other cars coming out. You got the ZL1 now with 650. Hellcat's already had 700 plus. And of course, Demon, if you really consider it a competitor, it's of course got way over 800. And of course, the reality is Ford 530. So yeah, or 550, whatever it has. I'm gonna look it up. I'll let y'all know as soon as I figure that out. Yeah, I don't memorize some of the horsepower figures. Anyway, so they are working on a new Shelby that's potentially going to have, now there's some rumors about what kind of engine it's going to have. They're saying it's going to have, according to Car and Driver anyway, it's going to have the 5.2 Voodoo V8 that's going to have some form of forced induction, most likely a supercharger. Twin turbos have also been in the rumor mill, but that's unclear. It's really the only way you can achieve high amounts of horsepower these days. And then there's also the rumor that allegedly it will not be a flat plane crank. It will be a standard 90-degree crank. Now, this is, of course, very important for Ford because, like I said, you've got all these cars now with high amounts of power. It's time for Ford to compete. Now, the Shelby, unlike the other cars available, really except for the ZL1, it's not as much of a straight line car. It's more of a handling car. It's made to go around corners. And that was clear with the way they did it. So the ZL1, of course, is probably the closest competitor. It's really also made to go around corners just as well. So that's right now what it's looking at as the biggest possible competitor to the ZL1. Because price range, it probably will be mid-60s according to Car and Driver, and that's before dealer markups. Hopefully dealers won't mark it up too bad. So if they take all the technology of the GT350 and put it onto the 500, yeah, it will definitely be a worthy competitor. Looks, we have no clue, because they are coming out with the facelifted S550, so that's up for debate on what this car is even going to look like. Car and Driver had one image of it where it looked kind of like it was a mix between the new S550 and kind of with the Shelby trademarks. I'll put the Car and Driver description below, the Car and Driver article. I read it out of the magazine, but it's online too. Yes, I do get a lot of my sources from Car and Driver, a lot of my info. Anyway, I'll put the link below and let you all check it out. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Is this car going to be something really worth waiting for, or is this going to be kind of a dud from Ford? What do you all think of it? So me personally, I'm excited for it. I'm slowly but surely becoming sort of a Mustang fan. I mean, in general, I'm a big American muscle fan. So this is definitely going to be worth worrying about. Transmission-wise, it's up for debate. There was a debate whether it's going to get a dual clutch or potentially a 10-speed, because it may get a similar 10-speed to the ZL1, which of course, honestly, to compete with an automatic version of the ZL1, it would need it. I mean, that's up for debate, of course. I mean, a dual clutch would easily compete with it as well, but I really think you need a 10-speed these days. That ZL1 with its 10-speed is a pretty amazing piece of technology. And of course, naturally, for the hairy-chested types who believe that the only way to go is a manual, yes, it's going to probably have a manual. In fact, the trademark with Shelby's, it's only been available with a manual for the past 10 years since it came out. So they may keep that, they may add an automatic. Up for debate. Personally, I think if they want to compete performance numbers wise around various tracks, yeah, you're gonna have to do an automatic. That's a whole nother debate. Is are manuals a dying breed? Yes, they more or less are. As someone who knows how to drive a manual and loves manuals, I'm ashamed to admit that manuals are a dying breed. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this car. Is the new GT500 going to be a car that's worth waiting for? Is it a car that they should have already come out with? Or is it a car that's going to be a dud? Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would like to grow my channel. Eventually, I am trying to buy possibly a Mustang or Camaro. I'm just going to put that out there in this video. I've got actually another video, which I'll link above to check out, where I talked about the differences between them and what the advantages and disadvantages. Alright, that's all for now. Have a good day.